everyone, it's Jennifer with Rooted in the Rock, and I've got something dropping from the encouragement branch right now. Hey everyone, welcome to Rooted in the Rock. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to another Car Talks with Jen. You do it when you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now, so I've got a little something from the encouragement branch. I wasn't sure. Well, I've got other things I've having the hopper ready to go, and you know, sometimes something comes up to share. You know, the Holy Spirit sometimes will give you things when He gives you things, and you know how that goes. Anyway, so I've been hearing, you know, this is something that a lot of us, if you've, you know, been in church much, you've heard this before. You've probably heard this before. And this is something that really we need to hear a lot, like over and over and over again, okay? It's a little bit about, well, it's about praise, okay? But here's the thing. There are times when, you know, the enemy's attacking you and you feel bad. You don't feel good. You feel inadequate. You feel scared. You know, all the things, okay? And hang on. So, like Sandy Patty says, He inhabits the praise of His people. Y'all, I grew up on that album. Oh my gosh. Love it. I still love it. But anyway, okay, when we praise, it confuses the enemy, right? Like when we're supposed to be down and wallowing in it, if we turn around and are singing praises to God, the enemy's like, what? I don't know. And they don't like being around it. They don't like being around it, I would think. Anyway, so even when you're feeling down, y'all, like you might, and when stuff is going on, you don't feel like singing, okay? When you are scared, you don't feel like singing. When you feel like you are completely over your head and inadequate for whatever it is that you're trying to do, hello, you know, when stuff like that's going on, you don't feel like, not let alone singing, you definitely don't feel like singing, but you don't even want to listen to it. But put it on, okay? Put the praise on. And if you can't sing, or because you're sick or whatever, or maybe you can't carry a tune in a bucket, that's okay. Hum along, okay? Sing if you can sing. And listen, before long, it really does help. It really does help you start feeling better. But it also, you know, it's just helps you focus on God and stop focusing on the stuff that's bothering you, right? Like, stop focusing on the thoughts that shouldn't be there, the thoughts that don't belong there, right? Like, it puts your mind on God and God's goodness. And listen, He's not going to put you somewhere and leave you high and dry. He doesn't put us places to fail. Okay? Now, on occasion, perhaps if we put ourselves somewhere, I suppose He might let us have a failure to teach us a lesson, but that's not what we're talking about. Well, we're talking, you know, but there are just, and just hear me. We need to praise more, okay? And I'm not talking about slow worship music. Like, yeah, okay, there's that. That's good. I'm talking about praise His name. Praise His name. So you're talking about the good things He's done and how good He is. That's what we're talking about, okay? So, I am speaking, guys, from that place, okay? Like, that I am experiencing that this morning. I am just, there has been, you know, just stupid whatever attacking my daughter, and then it's on me this morning, and I'm like, no, this is not okay. Like, there are times when you know when, like, when God's told you to do something, or you know God gave me my children because I am the right person, that he gave them to me. So I am the one, he meant them for me to raise, for me to mother. And so when those thoughts come and it's like, you suck, you are inadequate, you are not doing well, you probably just, irreparably tore their spirit because you yelled at them or something like that, right? Like, different things happen. And, there will the enemy puts things, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time with my words today. Lately, I've had a lot of hard time. Lately, that has happened a lot. I've had a hard time with my words. But, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, he'll put things in there, and we're also doing our book study on Battlefield of the Mind, and a lot of this is in that, which I believe I've told you guys about that book before, but it's so good, and I think everybody needs it. But, he'll say things like that to you. Don't agree with it. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. Don't accept that. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to just slide into that depression, to slide into that sadness, and you just want to be sad and cry about it. And yes, we'll feel that way, but don't be quick to recognize it. Be quick to recognize that's not okay. I should not be thinking that. I should not be agreeing with that. That's not of God. God would not say that to me. Right? That is not of God. And that has to go. So, and here's the thing. You can't just say, go away, leave me alone. You have to replace it, okay? That story when, the demon gets cast out and he says, I'm going to come back and bring a bunch of friends, right? Because it's, all clean and swept out. So we got to get the stuff out and clean it up, but we got to replace it. We need to fill that space so there's nowhere for them to come back to, okay? You got to fill the space with the things of God. Fill the space with praise for God. Fill the space with studying his word. Fill that space with prayer time, all the things, okay? Fill the space so it can't come back and be worse than it was the first time, okay? Because then you're just fighting the same battle over and over. And a lot of us, like the Israelites, you read the story about the Israelites going around the mountain. I know I've talked about this before, but maybe not on here. But, you read the story. Oh, it was at school. We've talked about this at school. But you read the story about the Israelites going around the mountain, it was an 11-day journey, and it took them 40 years. And you're like, what kind of idiots were they? Why did they why would they go off and do these things? But if you think about it, we kind of do the same thing. Like, we're not physically walking around a mountain for 40 years. We're not physically going and making golden idols, but we kind of are with different things that we do. And we read those stories and we're like, man, why do they? But we do it too, and we don't realize it. And so, anyway, so I just wanted to encourage you and be like, look, play some praise music, put it on if you start feeling down, or down on yourself, or you start feeling inadequate and you're like, why on earth has God asked me to do this? Because I'm such a failure, or I'm not, I am not qualified, and I am failing miserably at this, and I'm not doing good, and I can't do this, and oh my gosh, just all the things, y'all, all the things. Just, you know what? You can't just turn it off, because it's like, it's almost like a radio getting played on this side, right? But you need to blast it out with, play some praise music and just get it Get it in your soul and just put your mind on how good God is. And He will fill you. He will give you that confidence. He will make you feel better. Okay? And the problems, you know, certain, you know, things that we need to accomplish, the things that we're trying to do, all those things are still there. But if you keep your focus on God and you encourage yourself praising Him, then you will be better equipped and, you know, be able to do what you need to do better. It'll put you in that position that you need to be in to let Him help you, right? We can't do anything without Him anyway, but we always need to remember that and ask Him every single day for His help. And you can get up and be all like on it in the morning and you pray and, oh Lord, help me today and blah, blah, blah. And you might still have a hard time. Okay. Some days, you know, sometimes it's like that. We have battles we got to fight, but our battles, you know, are not necessarily physical battles. A lot of times the entire battle is up here. Okay. And up here and in here. Okay. So I just wanted to encourage you, find you a good like playlist. If you don't, you know, if you have iTunes or Spotify or Tidal's another one, any of the music services, right? If there's not like a pre-made praise or worship or whatever playlist, make your own. You could always make your own playlist and collect your favorite praise music and worship. Like I have a favorite worship playlist and a favorite praise playlist, because to me, sometimes they're mixed together. Sometimes they can be very, very different. You know, there's the slower worshipy, but praise for me is a little more peppy. I like the peppy. But anyway, you know, make yourself a playlist or have, you know, a favorite radio station set something, but have it ready where you can just pull it up and play it, or your favorite, you know, praise CD or tape. If you got an old school tape player, go with the tapes, y'all. I still have mine. I haven't used them because I'm just afraid that they're gonna break and disintegrate at this point. But anyway, you know, have it ready so that when you need it in those moments, play it through the house. Have some house speakers, play it on the house speaker. Like, do what you got to do. This is a battle, and we have to be strong warriors when we need to, right? And you need to have your tools for the battle. You need to have your weapons ready. So I just wanted to encourage you, get some praise on. I mean, we should be praising Him every day. His praise should be continuously in our mouth, right? We should be praising Him every day anyway. But I just wanted to encourage you, you know, when you recognize that stuff quickly, and when you do recognize it, get it on. Get the praise on. And it should help. I want to say, I will guarantee you'll feel better. But that's not up to me. I cannot guarantee anybody anything. So, but trust God, okay? Trust God. Put your trust in Him. Get the praise on. He will help you. And that's that. If this was helpful, if you liked it, please remember to hit the like button. Subscribe so you can catch the future stuff. So it just, you know, it puts it into a bucket for you. So it's right there. You don't have to search for it, okay? And that helps me know also what is good for you guys and what is not good for you guys. That helps me know what I need to do more of maybe or less of and that kind of stuff. So have a great week. Red light and there's cars coming. I have to be careful here. You know, I can be sitting in traffic and my little camera will come on thinking that I'm parking, but I park in a parking spot and the camera doesn't come on and I'm like, come on here. time. I got time. I'm early. I'm early for an appointment. How often does that happen? Okay, come on. Cool. Can get in the lane that I want to be in. 2 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes to hair color. Let's go.